chance to make some coin.
Shadow. We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill. Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds? It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tongue can handle.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Never a dull moment.
What a charmer.
Let's move.
I applaud your taste.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of
Those
shape I'd want around.
tremors.
Felt like an earthquake. As if I didn't have problems enough already.
New city, same ox. Why does it haunt our every step?
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
Me again. I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
You did me a real favour clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Would I try to fool a Sharpie like you? Have a look. away from trapped chests.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Attention. Donations desperately needed for refugees. Every copper helps.
Got ya! Too slow!
I'm paid to take down troublemakers. So don't.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Traps, eh? I have a feeling I'm not very welcome here.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers. So don't make trouble.
Young lady, Shadowheart.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course. Me? I lighten their load. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold. Why, I am aiding them. They gain both the gold they need and lose the material desires weighing them down. It is a most welcome absence, in my estimation.
The phrase welcome absence catches in your mind. It is the refrain of a popular Sharan hymn.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele. But I think you've earned a peek. Just a merchant. At least look at what's on offer before you embarrass yourself. Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
So don't make trouble.
ready and willing.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
We've got diseases. And any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
What's cooking? Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
I've got a long road ahead.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Oh, no. You misunderstand. I mean, anyone could be among these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision. Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
Refugees Refugees can't stay here in Ribbons.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. But you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
I'm paid to take down tribunals, so don't make trouble.
Nowhere else to go, you heartless sod.
That's not my problem now, is it?
What do you get?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy's begging to get smacked.
This man's indignant demeanour barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
What do you mean by that?
Shh, sweetheart. Adults are talking. This is guild business, and we'll handle it as soon as we get paid.
Enough of this bickering! You! What's your proposal? Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I've got nothing to say to them. You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns. You said you'd get rid of them. And I believed you. More fool me. Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big. To threaten us.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about. She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay.
That's curious.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance.
Wonder what's past this.
Be cautious. Caution is warranted here. Fine. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Fine.
cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Trap. Be cautious.
cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still...
She's not brave, Ben. She's just... always causing trouble.
I bet I could hit that fancy one right on the nose. Pow!
She's not brave, Ben. Learn to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance. We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent.
Oh, yes. The Pyramidias.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
I'm not asking for much, just a tip. If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
He never travels without his friends. Let's go.
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
How many red caps are missing?
Two, isn't it? More than a handful. Less than a...
How many red caps are in?
I want to see dribbles.
But I don't like the monster at the door.
Madame Lucretius.
Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Here we go.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Ooh, a circus! How I love the raucous revelry, the goofs, and the guffaws!
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Scummy ball bag, move! My God's to clean!
This treasure is a pile of junk.
Approach! Ugly one! Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose! Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in coin. And perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize. Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew. Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see.
Don't forget that Dragonborn's order. It's due shortly.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
Not now! I must provide musical support for Miss Silvertongue.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations.
or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Boney, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stoney. Is she not magnificent? I know, it's wondrous. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours. Tremendous! Stoney, darling, let us put this towards our getaway in the Moonshay Isles. I'll have your statue shipped to your camp. You shall love it. We guarantee it. Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's order.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Due shortly. Ah, the adventurer returns. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset. It's been an... Papa sells good things!
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon. Junks and magics for sale. Mostly let's stay free.
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. You call that a pose? Again! Again!
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
I'll resurrect someone who can!
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper. I want to go, but if I don't let Her Majesty here see Dribbles for the 3rd time, I'll never hear the end of it. Kids, right? I want to go, but...
Mum won't let me touch the animals. Bet you don't have to ask your mum to pet a stupid cat. I don't like the kitty.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Teeth bared, the creature is near rabid in his bloodlust. Hollow eyes, pale gums. This beast isn't angry. He's starving. At the mention of the word meat, his stance softens. He whimpers in gratitude and falls on the morsel instantly. Keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Shadowheart.
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. You see a tidal wave of hate and violence in her eyes. Before she turns away, she will attack and kill at the first opportunity. While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it. It jams shut, trapping her within.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. Buddy's been practicing day and night for this next trick. What kind of friend would I be if I spoiled his grand finale?
Hang on now, soldier. I'm not paying for your sins.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
This had better be violent, sexy, or both.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. To bleed. Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.
won't take me yet.
Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
Let me work my magic.
Wanna dance?
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
I haven't even dared to use the more benign forms of illithid powers. Do you really think I'm eager to jump to the next step? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a Mind Flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing. Most people seeking entry to the city will...
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So, Orin's a shapeshifter. That should make things interesting.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Dribbles is supposed to be nice. Why did he do that? I don't like this. I don't like him. I want to go home. Right now.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Kick them all out.
We won't need to. We do the... Best stick to the refugee camp, outsider, where you belong.
I'm not supposed to talk to outsiders.
Great! Another bloody outsider! You lot are coming out of the walls, aren't you? Let the kid come.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington? No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? Oh, good answer. Killing is so much more satisfying when you really mean it. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? Good answer. To kill is the closest thing to knowing the power of the gods themselves. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She toys with us like a tressym with a pigeon. But to what end?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Shadow.
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp. Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. It's Gildraw Angle Iron, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way. Oh, yay! Want more? Want less? Want to sell? Want...
What have we here? The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
What's that?
A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a...
That's curious.
Take this!
Packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same. I'm sure.
When will I... Hi. Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahi's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up. She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. I'm not surprised. Gomwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're so inclined. I'll have nothing more to do with him.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Why don't you take your complaints to them? You didn't even fight back.
I tried. Packed bags for myself and the kids. Ready by the door. You should do the same.
Let's give this a try.
I know. Be safe in the wilds.
The Duke.
Let us talk to him.
Stelmagn's dead. This does not bode well.
For the good of the...
This is front
page material. Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible. I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet Mr. Needle's approval. I won't be holding my breath.
Sir! We can't let you in.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Refugees. Outsiders.
Enough, Ketzer. Sir, you need to stay clear.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
That might be worth a look. Ground shaking again. What's causing it?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
It's a wonderful idea. Just what we... True. What with all the refugees, ill rumours, the food shortages. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Freshen your drink, perhaps?
I think it's been freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush. Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform.
This one is newly changed. Its body is weak. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not know. The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
I know I do.
True. What with all the refugees, ill rumors, the food shortages.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
Ways and means, dear. Ways and means.
freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush.
And here was me, thinking you were blushing with happiness to be here with me.
Oh, I see. Compliments in return for the picnic, is it? Maybe I'll take that drink after.
Probably some cog or joint in need of a little grease.
That's curious.
Is one of those steel watchers stamping up the earth.
Such a scaredy cat.
That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering.
Why don't you take your complaints to the guards? We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right people.
You promised to get us
inside the city.
Said
to do whatever it takes.
It was before I saw the giant little monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have...
Can't believe everything you read in the broadsheets. That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
The absolute army will be here any day now.
Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Those machines will form a circle around the upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
Here we be! Take me to my cherished Shira, and our reward shall be plenty.
temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Mater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace, and salve all suffering.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That your nature's grace, must you be so insensitive? Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Logan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Logan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power, well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning. The investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Charetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
I have nothing more against Father Lorgan. I've nothing against Father Lorgan.
Shadow.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve.
The crying one weeps today. Our Father Lorgan is dead. Murdered. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most?